In this video, we're going to talk about what you can add to your in-home sales process to help you close more deals. When selling in home improvement, it's really important to realize as the salesperson that a lot of these customers haven't done these projects but maybe 1 to 3 times in their entire lives. So when you walk in the home, you hand them a business card, their first instinct is, hey, let me show you the problem, and they bring you back immediately to that issue. We have to be able to set the stage for how an appointment is controlled as the sales rep. And there's a very easy way to do this, guys. It's called an agenda. And if you haven't heard of an agenda, most sales processes have this. But here's the problem. Companies want to teach you from a script, and it just doesn't sound like you. It doesn't sound like something that would naturally come out of your mouth. The first thing is setting the stage. What I like to do is get to a point where I can ask the homeowner, have you ever done this before? And it doesn't matter, guys, if you're selling HVAC, gutters, solar, windows and doors, bathroom and kitchen remodeling. Ask the simple question, hey, have you guys ever done this before? And they're going to say yes or no, right? They're going to explain it maybe on the yes, but they're going to say yes or no. And then you say, okay, well, great. Do you mind if I take 30 seconds to share with you how this normally works? And they will say, sure, because they don't know what else to do. And you want to say 30 seconds because that will trigger the customer to let you set the stage. And at that point, you roll out your agenda. An agenda sounds something like this. The first thing I'm going to do is ask you a few questions just to see how I can help you out. After that, if you could show me the problems that you're having, we can get on the same page and I may be able to point out some things you might not be aware of. Then we can look at some products together. I'm happy to offer suggestions on that. From there, I'll do a quick measurement and then I'll go over our pricing structure. And that's it. Very simple, very easy. And you can use this template I've given you to just simply fill in the blanks for your specific industry. But here's the trick. That's the easy part. The easy part is practicing that agenda and getting it out basically the same way every time. Think of the agenda like your 30-second elevator pitch. It won't take you long to memorize this. Give yourself 5-10 minutes in your car practicing. It's really easy. But here's how you keep it on track. Once you go through your preferred step, so if it is asking them questions at the beginning of the conversation, and then after that, they're going to show you the problems, right? When you're wrapping up that first step of asking questions, the wrap up to that is saying, okay, great. What we're going to do next is if you can show me the problems, and then we'll look at some products together. Here's why this is important. Because if you don't continue to set the stage throughout the process, you will lose them. It's not enough to say your agenda at the beginning of a conversation, especially when it's an hour or 2 hours. They're going to automatically forget. So what you need to do is set the stage for the next 1 to 2 steps. So let's say you're done doing your questioning, and then you're on to inspecting or examining that problem. After you get done examining the problem, you'll say, what we're going to do next is we'll look at some products. Again, I'm happy to offer suggestions on that. And then I'm going to come back and measure so I can start working on your quote. So you see how this flows? It flows so well for the client. It keeps them from going off and taking a call right in the middle of your sales presentation. If you like this video, please subscribe and don't forget to download my objection handling framework. It's a free guide that you can get. And I do have other videos that talk about objection handling. I will link that in the description below.